sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, today is May 8th, 2021, and it's 1:22 p.m. I was not going to record anything today, but I was about to go on Twitter, and I said I might as well start recording. All right, 1,082 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. All right, so last night there were 2 videos that went live. One of them was meant to, and the other one was because the first one was too short, and people were complaining in the comment and the live thing on the side. So I decided to put another one out. All right, so yeah, let's go on Twitter and see what's going on.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
And before I continue, just to let you know, check the description. I have link to PayPal if you want to donate to help support my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. This is the one I started looking at, and I said, let me just record. All right, this is Cynthia Reyes. Who is she? Gardener, blogger, award-winning journalist, author, twig in my hair. Okay, so forth, so on. But anyway, that came on my timeline, and I started reading it, and I said, let me record. All right. The humanization of Meghan Markle is such that anyone, anywhere thinks they can say anything about her, no matter how cool, and get away with it. It's a false security, feeling you're protected by a kind of, quote, herd immunity, end quote, because everyone you know hates her. All right. So this is the comment under it. They'll soon learn the lesson that Mel and Sunday learned in the courtroom. And there's a laugh. Okay, anyone who hates a woman of color gets to get a practice around of Meghan to become bolder. Had it occur to you, and it's possible dislike someone for reason other than color? Why has ever occurred to you that racism and xenophobia are our lives' experiences, so we know what racism looks like when we see it? Okay, get the fuck out of here. Alright, so if someone dislikes a woman of color, it has to be about race. Women are meant than just a color. Alright, so let's see here. Let me get out of there. I don't like the direction of this. Let me go to what's going on. March 5th. Alright, Meghan Markle and I spent, okay, I read this, that's an old one. Why did, oh, someone just retweeted it and it popped up here again. Let's see here. Duchess of Influence. Alright, that's like an hour ago, so she retweeted that. Okay, Jane, you all judge her based on what you read in the tabloid. You create someone to hate due to prejudice. You all refuse to see the person behind all the negative headlines. However, some people that met and interact with saw a different person. Let's see, 22 seconds.
I remember she asked me what my dream was, and I started crying because nobody ever in my life has ever asked me what my dream is or is. Not my husband, not my mom, not my father, no one. And I just, I call her a stranger. She's asking me this. And she just showed so much respect, so much love. I remember she asked me.
Wow, that's powerful. Let me go into that. The person who I follow who retweeted it doesn't have any comment. So that's that. Let's see here. So let me follow her. She's one of those who okay, let me see. So this come under that. Let's go further. Let's see the thread of it. Oh my goodness. Alright, James Fallon, 6 hours ago. Rest in peace, reading 3500 BC to 2021. What is that? Okay, Meghan Markle's fun-free children book may put an entire generation off reading. Yes, parents will buy it, but the intended audience for the Duchess of Sussex literary debut prefers silliness and being scared to sermon. What in the name is that? That's from the Telegraph. This one has 163 comments. Sadly, it's not just the paper. So many published authors really couldn't handle the news of Meghan's new book. Get Jane Cassidy, author. Who is she? Okay, Irish writer, author of the Myth Carrying series, standalone novel. So she's another, who follow her? Followed by Professor Kate Williams and David Allen Green. I follow David Allen Green. He's a journalist. Okay, so she probably is an author. Alright, Jane Cassidy, author, had the exact same fear. Let's see here. There it is. I honestly don't think it's about who she is. It's the prioritizing of celebrity immature and a vital literary field. Lose kids at this age. Good luck getting them into books later. What is she talking about? Kid, this is insane. You know that, right? First. The comment continue. First, blah, blah, blah. Wow. They really, wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. So they feel so easy to post these things. Okay, and this particular author who accused Meghan of turning kids away from books for life also seemed to be joining accusation that Meghan used a ghostwriter. It is something in the drinking water. What? Let's see here. Roe River Books. I wonder who will write it for her. Okay, I know we'll never know. Okay, apparently it's a poem she wrote. Here, where's it? Here is a screenshot. Utterly banal. Okay, I remember reading some of these before, and something Hallmark will reject, and I like her. See, they like to put, they throw the shade and then, but I like her. I mean, it's like some really, one of the tweets who said, when these people smile, you could feel the evilness behind their smile. Okay, I honestly don't think it's about who she is. It's, okay, that's the same thing I just read, but this is the thread of it. My goodness. Wow. Okay, here's a great thread. Alright, so this one continues. Let me just read some of these comments here instead of going to another thread and branch out completely. Did she delete the tweet? She did. Yeah, I remember that. So that's the same one. Okay. She did retweet it and apologize and then came back and, and said some stuff like nobody, what she said wasn't what she meant, and people did a screenshot. Okay, she did apologize a little too late, in my opinion. You can only do your best. I made an ill judgment remark about children publishing that attracted criticism. She should just shut her mouth after this. Don't come back. She saved your butt saying you apologize. Why you come back? Oh my goodness. I will just shut up. I did my apology and move on. Whatever happened later, just pretend I don't see. But let me read what she said. Okay, you can only do your best. I made an ill judgment remark about children publishing that attract criticism because it feed into the narrative around the Sussexes. You were aiming straight at the Sussex, okay? You were aiming straight at the author of the book, all right, which is Meghan. All right, it was not my intention to do that, and I regret it. They go through a lot. All right, let's see here. Let me go on her comment. So what some people said, oh, and she came back. All right, let's see here. Okay. Ill judgment remark 2-4. You knew when you wrote your comment she'd been through a lot, but your natural instinct was to still criticize her. Why? Okay, it wasn't intent as a criticism of her. There is a constant trend in UK publishing to give opportunities to stars from TV and sport, neglecting. She's not in the UK. So don't bring that UK shit there. She's living in Montecito, California. So she's not in the UK. So I don't know what you're talking about now. Okay? I'm sorry, I disrupt the thing. Okay, it wasn't intended as criticism of her. There is a consistent trend in UK publishing to give opportunities to stars from TV and sports, neglecting full-time writers. I honestly couldn't advise a young writer to make a career as a children's author in this country at the moment. I mean, if somebody wants to, this is the thing here, all right? Maybe she's right. I never been to the UK. Okay, I'm sitting at my home behind my screen looking at this. Okay, she could be 1,000,000% right. But this is the thing that I've been saying. There's so many young people with so many bright ideas. They want to do things. Maybe an old person who's been an author for whatever, their work may never be seen because they're trying the old ways. But this young person who come out of nowhere, okay, who have an idea to be an author, but because you didn't give her the chance to do certain things, okay, maybe there's another way that young person could have done, completely different from the norm or the typical way most old writers do. So not giving, see, this is some of the things that I've been saying that's coming into fruition. Okay, I honestly couldn't advise a young writer. All right, why not give a young writer your idea? How have you been doing? All right, don't ever stop telling young people not to do certain things. Okay, maybe your way by listening. Okay, let's say for instance I'm maybe 16, 17 or something like that. I want to be a writer and I ask you a question. Tell me how you do it. Maybe from listening to you, I will not do it the same way. Maybe I'll find a different branch, but that's originate from your thing. All right, this is the thing here. That's how I'm seeing from her comment here. All right, always give advice, positive one, not negative one. Do you prefer, let's say this young writer, because you don't want to give them that advice of how to be a writer, okay, and said, oh, this person discouraged me, let me go stand in the corner and sell drugs instead. Okay, which one will you prefer? I would prefer this young person trying. Okay, there's many people who does many things on the side. They could be, I don't know, a grocer, do delivering stuff. Meanwhile, at night, they do their passion. They're writing. They're doing different things, of things that they enjoy. Okay, while they're doing some stuff on the side that make them earn some money. So you have to give people positive advice, okay, not to discourage. Hers is to just stop it. Based on her comment here, is to stop. Okay, at least give somebody an advice. They may not pursue their dreams the same way as you, but by listening to you, they could branch out a different way. All right, so yeah, let's see what's, oh my God, I wasn't planning to do this, but this is getting good. Alright, it wasn't intent to criticize her. Okay, this is the thing that I read. Okay, she made a book from Grenfell victims and was accused of terrorism. She writes a children's book and become the cause of all the problem in UK publishing. Shame on you bullies. What a shameful country. Alright, so that's that regarding the book. Okay, the bestseller list for kids books are filled with books written by celebrities or not written by them. I mean, a book is a book. Maybe, I don't know. So if this is why sometimes you have to create a fan base. Okay, so these celebrities, I'm not saying that books are better than anybody, but they have a fan base. Okay, from movies, or maybe they like their movies or the things that they do outside of their movies, so people know them. Okay, you can't blame them because their books is selling. All right, look at here. You're talking on social media where you should take that opportunity to talk positive. Okay, start creating your own fan base. So when you write a book, those people who hear your positivity will go and want to buy your books. So now you just shut out a whole bunch of people right there. So you will not, I don't want to say never. So you probably shut out a whole bunch of people who will not even dare to listen to one of your, let's say you publicizing your book someplace, who don't even want to hear you anymore after this. Okay, this is, I mean, I don't know her, but it's that mentality she probably don't even know she has, a jealousy kind of mentality. Okay, or that thing that's ingrained in a lot of European or a lot of Brits blood, that when someone is rising up, they're hating on it. All right, hers may not be to the fullest, to the max, but it's there. This is what I'm getting. You know, as she trying to clear off stuff, okay, in my view, she's putting herself down a little bit more. Okay, that's why I was like, you know, you already did your apology. Don't come back. Don't come back and say anything else. Because as I'm reading this, it's like it's going deeper for me. Okay, let me finish with her thing. The bestseller list for kids books are filled with books written by celebrities or not written by them. Alright, there's a massive ghostwriting industry. Guess what? If you want to make money, why don't you just be one of these? Alright, just be one of these. Because I'm sure many people who's doing ghostwriting thing, I mean, they don't mind making the money. Alright, so, and they don't care if they become, famous or not. But stop criticizing. There's an industry for that. That's feeding your family right there. So, but anyway, let me see here. However, what I hadn't considered was that the Duchess of Sussex is an iconic figure, and if anyone is going to inspire new writers, it's her. I mean, you should have said that before you start criticizing. Okay, she ran a blog. She's always been a writer. Okay, what's that any of your business is beyond me. It's not up to you to decide who gets to play. You see, that's exactly that. Okay, but she's not in the UK. You see, I even said that from the beginning. Alright, but she's not in the UK though. She married to Prince Harry, but the market is more global than UK focus. Okay, the book is meant to represent people who are originally not represented, people of color. Okay, that's something to note with what she does. Okay, oh my God, you should just be quiet. Oh my God. Okay, yes, it will be published in the UK simultaneously, but the publishing industry is totally different in the US, and I know my remark wouldn't have made any sense in the US context. I was a kids book editor for 10 years. It's not my job anymore, but I try to help new writers. But give positive advice. That's not positive at all. It seems like it's something that will discourage a young writer. Alright, it's like you put a roadblock right there. Okay, it was absolutely not intended as an attack, but I've been reading the anonymous trolling about it, and I appreciate there's such a volume of unfair criticism. It's looked like more of the same. Okay, I can't complain about my comment being misinterpreted when I made them without knowing more about the project, but I'm extremely sorry, but okay, it's all the same. If I were you, from this point on, just stop. Don't come back anymore. But let's see here. All right, this is why I don't follow a lot of people. So the people that I follow bring this to my attention. All right, you accuse her of not writing her own book. Oh my God, the squad or something. The minute they see something, they take screenshot. Okay, you accuse her of not writing her own book. Okay, you use your whiteness to direct hate at a biracial woman who is pregnant, no less. The only person you should apologize is to Meghan, not us. Let's see here. This is what you. I wonder who will write it for her. I know we'll never know. My goodness, secretly using ghostwriter is as common as using an accountant for celebrity authors. As I said, I appreciate that. It hasn't. Okay, it hasn't. The text is clearly in her voice and very sweet. This is not a standard celebrity project, and I regret and retract my assumption that it was. I mean, you felt like it wasn't her who wrote it from what I'm seeing here. It's like you're saying she didn't write it. Okay, you will never know, but she is the author. The book says it's her. Her name is at the bottom, and they show who the illustrator is. So you don't believe what is written in there. It's like every time Meghan speaks of her truth, nobody believes her. Okay, so this is what I see from your thing. Okay, as you said, you imply that Meghan, who's been publishing in the paper of record, had a ghostwriter. Okay, have you ever heard of the TIG? I need you to examine your internal bias so y'all can figure out how you could have possibly thought a person of Meghan's caliber needed someone to help her write a book for 3-year-olds. Do you know anything at all about Meghan? Wondering why it was assumed she had a ghostwriter. See, I'm saying exactly the same thing what some of these people are saying. When she's known for writing her own speeches, poetry, several magazine articles, and years of inspiring stories in her blog. Meanwhile, Sarah Duchess of York, Princess Michael of Kent, Lady Campbell, etc. aren't accused of the same. Let's see here. Okay, Jane, she wrote letters to corporate CEO and government officials at the age of 12, fighting gender equality. She has written multiple opinion articles. Her recent article in the New York Times resonates with thousands of subscribers. She is capable of writing a book. My goodness, that is true. All right, so you guys seen this already. I'm not gonna play this. I might get flagged for this. Okay. Let me bookmark it for myself though. Alright. Apologies to Meghan. Jane, your job were directed at her, right? Make your apology as direct as those have baked assumption. Oh my God. She's not on social media anymore, but quite understandably. So apologizing on social media feels like it's for my benefit rather than hers. A private apology feels more appropriate. Okay, Jane. Okay, that's the one that I saw. Alright. How many minutes is that? Yeah, that's the one I played already. That's the one that came on my timeline. Okay, wow, incredible. You are insulting Meghan's competences, woman. Okay, you should make some research on her and on her resume instead of jumping on the hate your media spread on her. You just let us know who you really are. Yeah, I think so too. And if she says she's been writing for so long and the publishing thing in the UK is, very selective, all sort of things. Okay, you on social media here. You could have, if you had come to her defense, you could have a lot of the squad who support you when you come out of with something. Okay, so all those celebrities who come out with books and all of that, they become bestseller and stuff like that. It's because they have a fan base. Okay, people knows them from movies, and then when they go on for social media, their fans follow them and all of this. So when they come out with a book, those things sell out. So when create a fan base. Alright, the question is, why did you assume that Meghan would use a ghostwriter? As a black woman, this enraged me. And I'm so tired of being misled by mediocre, racist, jealous white women. Did you suspect Kate Middleton using a photographer, which KM did? Okay, which is Kate Middleton. Alright, you are mixing Meghan with lazy people around you. Okay, what you did is awful. You are patronizing, questioning her writing skills without reading the book. You are no different than those lied about Oprah interview before even watching it. That's what I was starting to think in her first sentence. Okay, Britain turns to bully land. Okay, black women, we need to band together and stop all this racist, evil, hateful lying, Kate Middleton, and rage with jealousy white women from racial abusing and racially harassing Meghan Markle. Okay, at Twitter, this hate needs to stop before Meghan is killed. Wow, this is scary. I wasn't planning on seeing all of this, but when you follow the connection of things, you're like, wow. If I was her, don't go on Twitter to talk about Meghan anymore. Just mind your own business. That's my humble opinion to you. But obviously, you could do as you please. Let me get out of this. Alright, so you see, this is the one that led me to all of the other things that I just read to you. Because I follow these two. Okay, more than enough. Alright, did I follow her? Yep, I'm following her. So these things, this is what happened when you follow the right person. The right things come into your timeline. All right, that's her again, the same person that I follow here. Okay, a father more loyal to his aide than to children, Michael Fawcett. A brother more loyal to his aide than brother, Jason Kanoff. William is everything he hates about his father. He is a tyrant. Oh my God. Okay, there's no comment in there. Alright, so this is a commercial for, what is it, for Global Citizen, Vax Live, or is it Vax Live? Vax Live. Okay, Blue Books, alright, so they're talking about the Sussex Squad, Meghan's book. Okay, in addition to the 25 books we've suggest to the link, you can also add any other children's book you like on your order, okay, my accent. Simply search for the title and or author using the final book. Okay, using the quote find a book and quote search bar at the bottom of the page. In one of my videos, I was talking about this. I read some tweets under that comment where people were asking, can they do like a bundle, this kind of thing. So this is the response to it. So they fix it, they create something because people ask. Okay, Sussex Squad Books Drive, give a copy of Meghan Markle's the Bench. Okay, so it's a thread. Oh, maybe not. Okay, it is absolutely disgraceful that you are having anything to do with Sussex Squad. Who is this? Where did this come from? Okay, these people have sent actual threat to the next king of England's grandchildren and support of Miss Markle. They are literally the exact social media bullies that Markle professes to hate. What is that? Who is this? Okay, following 35. Okay, not followed by anyone you follow. Okay, so where this thing came from? Okay, you tweet and comment like tweeters by Spoolie5 and following people like this. Okay, we'll criticize the Sussex Squad for cyberbullying. How brainwashed are you? Okay, why do you have to, why do you have to act like such a D-head? Okay, I have asked you this several times and you never answer. Who is this? So yesterday in one of my videos, I record something where some people were blaming the squad for something. I don't know what it was. It was during Archie's birthday. And during Archie's birthday, May 6th, all the squads were about the bench. They were trying to donate to charities. Okay, every tweets that I was seeing were the squad being silly among themselves. I didn't come across anything that had to do with doing things negative, talking negative about the other one. And one tweet I even come across where one of the squad said, the most holy day, okay, of the month, people will think we will be minding the other side's business, all right, which was Archie's birthday. So I believe what's going on Twitter right now, there's some people who infiltrate themselves as being Sussex Squad. So for them being, they follow a lot of the squads and this and that, and they occasionally put positive comments here, and then sometimes they go and start bashing Meghan left and right. And there's one person sometimes I come across, I feel like I'm reading some of her things in negative places, and some places and some part I'm seeing it negative. I get confused with her. So some people are coming and trying to break away the squads. Okay, so now they're thinking it's the squad who's coming to talk negative about the other side. All right, so it's not true. All right, the squads were minding their own business. It's when you start attacking Meghan. Look at the tweet that I just read, and then I follow the thread of it where it originated and what that person started saying about Meghan. That's when the squad goes into defending mode. Okay, it's when they go into Twitter feed and they're seeing people talking negative about Meghan, and then they go and defend Meghan. All right, majority of the squad, when they post their stuff, look at PageMaster. All right. Okay. There's one, for instance. It could have been Myra or Paige or Mia, one of the squads. Major Sussex Squad fan. All right. They be posting random stuff. Oh, I was minding my own business, and all of a sudden, I was thinking, oh, Meghan is gonna have a baby girl. All right. This is the kind of silly thing they post. All right, minding their own business to start a conversation. Some of them put things about food. Okay, some of them say, "Oh, what happened when Meghan or Harry or the Sussexes receive a I don't know, a BAFTA or Emmy? What clothes are they gonna wear?" All right, and then they start posting pictures, videos, or something of whatever clothes that they like someone have worn, and this is what this is the kind of silly thing that's going in virtual world between the Sussex Squad. Okay, so if anyone think people's gonna spend so much time to go and criticize the other side, they are mistakenly. And many of them actually are blocking people who's talking negative or who's bringing negative things in their timeline. So don't come and blame the squads on anything here. All right, I don't even follow a lot of people. All right, so anyone who's this is something they're creating who infiltrate themselves as being the Sussex Squad and then start creating chaos. So many of the squad knows who's the true squad is and stuff like that. So this is something to try to break apart the squad. Okay. And then you see, what is it? There was one tweet that I came across yesterday where they saying something. It's one of the UK tabloid who said something like the other side is trying to get the squad's attention. And then you see the squad start talking. I don't know if I recorded it for you to show you guys. The squad was saying, "Oh, you're trying to get my attention? Never, never. You could do whatever you want. We don't care if you're going to be the next king. We will never be your fan. Your fan, F-A-N. All right. So this is what's happening here. The bond that the squad have for Meghan and Harry, they're trying to break that. They could never achieve that kind of fan base. This is what they're trying to get here. All right. And therefore, they infiltrate themselves and try to break them apart. All right. Power couple. Let's look at some pictures. Look at them. Okay, and then Meghan and Harry are not even on social media. All right, you see the squad making that foundation. We create some sort of a fan base where we feel like we know each other, even though we just talking through social media. All right, so I shared this with you guys. This op-ed by Elena Stotts. All right, that was very emotional. So the minute I came across it, I share it with you guys. All right, I edited and uploaded, and some of you were not upset, were kind of sad that it was short. All right, so let's see more notification. What's going on here? All right, imperialism and was it Islamophobia or a vile and violent combination? What is going on? Who is this? Okay, law professor. All right, author, Detroiter. What is this? Let's see what some of the comments. Okay, imperialism, Islamophobia, Islamic radicalism, okay, are all part of the same syndrome, and the majority part of the 20th and the whole of 21st century is defined by this combination. All right, so we could change that. All right, so now I went on my likes. These are things that I was seeing last night, and I felt like I could share with you. Those things that I just showed you, that thread that I went through, it was just popped up and I decided to follow it, and it took me 30 minutes. And then this is when I read the first things and then I like it and said this is something when I'm recording I could go in the comments and share it with you. So this is it here. All right, this is Page Master an hour ago. All right, 22-year-old today. Oh, who is that? Araya. Okay, so that was her. Who's okay? Happy birthday. All right, so that's that. Anything that Paige does, I automatically liked it. All right, because her tweet usually funny, so she retweet her birthday Dear Megan, you don't have to donate every money you fairly earn. Nobody is paying for you and your babies. Nobody knows how difficult it can be to raise children who have been the target of racial hatred. In a safe environment, nobody has fought harder for your truth than you. Alright, so yeah, I came across other tweets where people are saying that if the book that she does is if it's going to charities. That's like maybe 2 or 3 videos ago. Alright, so that's what that came to mind when I see this. There's 6 comment here. Alright, honestly, I hope she takes all the coin from that book sales. You see, I told you. Okay, the people who want her to give everything she earned will never like her no matter what she does anyway. That's true. Okay, and from the lawsuit too, none of those anti-bullying charities defended her. The UK deserved none of the money. You see, this is why sometimes I know there's good people in the UK, but sometimes when I see these things, it's just painful to watch. None of them came to her rescue. None of them spoke for her. Okay, absolutely none. Exactly. You see, I'm not the only one. Alright, people who watch some of my videos will see how I used to, say some stuff and then I retract some of the things that I said because none of them came to her rescue. Alright, so that's another language. Okay, this is them once again moving the goalposts of thinking they have the right to her business. She's no longer a public figure on the public payroll. Okay, and nobody is paying for the security you and your children will need for the rest of your life. Okay, you keep every single dime you make. Okay, if you want to, let the haters too and their hatred. What is it? Let me not talk about this. Alright, Harry and Meghan got a mortgage and security to pay and secure a future for their children. Alright, she put they, but it should be there. This is the young Meghan. Alright, next tweet. Alright, I spoke about this already. Look at this. I liked it. It'll appear here again. Okay, power couple. There's another one. No comment here. Next tweet. I think this is the one that I saw and I was like, I need to just start recording, even though I wasn't planning on recording. Alright, Meghan really got the special je ne sais quoi. No matter how many times I've seen her in the past years, I'm always excited to see her again. I actually do a countdown in my head like it's Christmas. This is me every time I see her. My goodness, look at that, the admiration of Harry. My goodness, that's like the lottery for him. With admiration as he look at his wife. You know that rice cooking good right now. I'm telling you. And look at this. Meghan knows. She knows how to play it well. She knows. He's looking at her. I was like, let me tease him a little bit more so I could get what I want later. It's like, let me pretend I don't see him watching me. Let me give him what he likes on my profile, my best side. So when we get to the hotel, I could get whatever I want. He likes my seasoned rice, so let me show him off a little bit. Look at him with admiration. My goodness. I'm telling you, Archie and baby Sussex girl is gonna have super role model at home. Okay? See how a family is supposed to be. Okay? Not to be jumping in other people's bed. You stay at home and enjoy each other's company, and play around and stuff like that. This is what a family is supposed to be. My goodness. Yep. With admiration there. Whew. Alright, there's 3 comment. Let's not forget this 3 comment. Okay, and this year Xmas card, there's going to be 4 of them and that little family. Okay, Meghan. Okay, that's a misspell. Meghan is my girl crush. Okay, that's so sweet. Alright, next tweet. Okay, something never changed. Let's see here. That's true. I'm telling you, those squads are something, and they put it in the order too. That's right. There they are here. That's during their engagement to let people know they're engaged. Their wedding, little Archie first appearance, and then boom, there's this little guy. My goodness, this is so true. See, this is the fan base the other one wish they have. Okay, who spent time doing this for fun. Okay, this is for fun for those squad. Even me doing those videos. Look at this. I was minding my own business and I decided to go to Twitter and then said, you know what? Let me share it with you. It's Sunday. I got the house to myself and this is what I'm doing. Okay, let's see here. This is the comment under it. Okay, I just noticed in the third pic, William with Harry holding their newborn baby, Meghan with her arm around husband's shoulder. She's looking at him with the most amazing love. Okay, looking at Harry, not her newborn. She knows baby's okay, checking on hubby, true love. That's a way of putting it. That she's talking about this picture. Yep. Looking at this, and then he's looking at his baby. I'm telling you, Archie is what is it? Is Harry's buddy. All right, it's like I can believe I have a baby. I've been craving that. I wanted to have it with the best person I want to have it. I finally got it. He's amazed. All right, and this also reflects on the book. Remember when Meghan, was it for the bench? They said that she wrote a poem to Harry for his first Father's Day. Okay, this is another confirmation how she was observing Harry with Archie. This is it right there. Okay, she's observing Harry with Archie. Okay, believe me, I think. Okay, I'm throwing my shade here, my nonsense here. In the house of Sussex, I believe there are 2 kids in the house. Okay, when Miss Doria is here, there are 2 adults. It's Miss Doria and Meghan, who's trying to stop, Harry and Archie to stop fooling around too much. Okay, and then when Miss Doria is not around, there's only 1 adult in the house. That's Meghan. Okay, so I could see, and you could even when when Meghan was reading the book for Archie.
It was a duck. Well, anyway, now what do you want to do? What happened?
You see Archie throwing the book on the floor. I'm saying Archie. Harry's laughing. Alright? I could see Harry and Archie are 2 little kids in the house fooling around. Alright? Only when only when Harry needs his advice, he's all serious. It's like, buddy, you gotta go to grandma right now. I can't hold it anymore. I love you, but be gone. Go to grandma. But seriously, yeah, this is it. This is another confirmation of her talking about the poem she wrote to for Harry on his first Father's Day. All right, let's see here, and you see the squad. There's some tweet I come across that remind me, and the squad are feeling ashamed. And this one said, I can imagine myself reading a poem to my Rasta husband. I still remember that. Alright, you see, everybody have their own little Harry in their home. Okay, you marry the ones that fits you. Alright, we just want to make sure to support the Harry and Meghan and stuff like that. Alright, definitely, I love them. Alright, and that's what drives their haters and detractors insane. This is not a PR or some manufactured convenient relationship. This is twin flame magic that has been divinely ordained, and they will conquer every challenge together. Okay, there's 2 comments because they are a team. That's right. They said from the beginning, equal partner. They have proven over and over they keep their words. That's right. I always said that when Harry and Meghan speak, you better believe them. All right, it's not like the others who just throw words out there and thinking people will forget. All right, because nobody ever put them accountable for it. I need to pause this because I saw it last night. This is Paige. Randomly, you see, there's another one. Randomly thinking about how the squad got CNN to delete the British media clown. Okay, British media 0, Sussex Squad 1. This is her. Let's look. I think there's a music there. Yeah, there's a music. I'm gonna mute it. I'm sorry. You're telling me page have time to go do and talk nonsense over there? All right. So this is what she posted randomly 4 hours ago. Alright, I actually think their lawyer got involved. Nah, the receipt was too strong. Imagine being an old friend Meghan had a fallout with before meeting Harry. Alright, so that's that. Next tweet, good morning to Meghan and baby Sussex. Alright, these are the things the squad be posting. They don't have time for this nonsense over there. Who's hoping to get the Sussex Squad to like them like the way they do? No, you're not gonna get that. There's no comment there. Believing Fox News and okay, this is politics here. All right, since I started reading it. Okay, believing Fox News and voting according like watching pro wrestling, believing it's like life, then hitting someone with a folding chair at work because they sat on your chair. I saw this. All right, next tweet. There's 23 comment here. It's more politics. So, all right, part of what made Kate cry fabrications so damaging is not that it caused racism, it's that it made it okay and eventually trendy to hate Meghan. Racism for its own sake is no longer tolerable, so you have to give people a hook and plausible deniability. That's all right. She continue. Okay, that's what this is. And 5 a.m. email, etc. allow for quote. Thank you for proving me right. Okay, thank you for proving me right. I knew I shouldn't have liked her. End quote. So now you have racism on top of a justification. Good luck getting people to move from that because at that point it's dogma to them. She's intrinsically evil. Note how none of this had to do with Harry and everything to do with other factors like Meghan overshadowing others and doing such a good job during the Oceania tour. Okay, if you're analyzing shit, please be thorough. Let's see here exactly. Okay, they act like both are subject to the same attack when everything is projecting against her. Specifically, look at yesterday and the kiddie walking park shit. Okay, so what is that? I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. They mentioned Meghan specifically to divide her again and again. This is delusional to pretend the contrary. Let's see here. Where was he? Okay, so he just started this thread by himself, so he then retweet somebody. All right, so that's what's happening here. Did I read all of the comment? All right, so now back to the original thing to read his comment. The comment under it. Bango. Okay, absolutely. That lie cemented people's reason to hate her and paved the way for the subsequent bully narrative they create around her. Remember, Sarah Palin and other President Obama in a similar way gave them permission to openly hate him. Not the lunatics, but the Garden Club moms and the large dad, regular people. Okay, this is why I'm so proud of our country for not allowing this ridicule to be unaddressed. When did mockery and bullying become news? Okay, they use that stick to beat her with. But when that lie was corrected to reveal what truly happened, it became, quote, move on, silliness, no big deal, end quote. And their eyes, Kate must always be the victim. The fact that Kate was okay with the hateful lie going on as long as it did show that she is the best enabler of racism and at worst a racist herself. All right, let's see. 3 comments under this. Why will you, as a decent human being, refute an innocent and incorrect story? You will need to elaborate. You will just have to say this is not true. The monarchy have the power to refute untruth, yet they choose not to even when it's hurtful to a close family member. It's disgusting. All right, let's see here. Okay, Harry mentioned in the interview they get bad advice. Okay, I told you that. Why do they need to be advised? Okay, do they not practice basic human kindness to one another? Seems not. Just need to look at the past. Diana not loved and supported. Now, seemingly, Prince Harry and his family not loved and supported also. That's that. The thing is consistently, recycle and repeat it. They don't take the time to step back and look at what just happened. Okay, it's almost like that analogy that I said where they just throwing rocks. Okay, they don't care if it aims at the bullseye and to say, oh, we didn't aim properly. Let's move back and correct our speed, our direction, our arm movement, and all of this. This is the same thing here. All right. So the thing is that I think the royal family, in order for them to be relevant, is the government who's saying you better do what I say, or otherwise we're gonna put a referendum, we're gonna take the money away from you. So therefore they have to follow this type of things. All right, get those ill advice. And I think the people who are advising them are pretty much, I don't know, again, my humble opinion, never been to the UK, definitely never been in the royal household for me to know all of this. So this is my humble opinion. So some of the people who are advising them probably have some tie with the government to make sure, okay, the royal family are in line, okay, are in line and do as they say. Otherwise they out. All right, this is what I think here. And Harry saw it and it's like, I'm out of here, I'm taking my family out of there. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Was I follow one particular thread? Okay, good point. This is an entire sermon. Take them to church this morning, Professor. Exactly. They settled that narrative that she was jealous of Kate, that she was narcissistic, okay, and wanted to be the future queen, and boom, that story was used as the proof of this all. Okay, it gave people reason to be like, quote, we don't hate her because of racism, but because she is bad. Okay. All right, they instigate people to hate on Meghan and give them the excuses. Thank God we're here and we made the barrier protective around Harry and Meghan. Great job. Okay, definitely. I think the squad, the original squaddies, all right, the Tina, the Michelle, who else? There's another person, okay, who saw these things already. I mean, believe me, I'm sharing this with you. It's not like I'm, easy to catch on those things. I'm pretty slow, but they saw this coming. Remember, it took me a long time until last year. Okay, if you saw how far back some of the videos that dedicate to the Sussexes, how far I was, it's just last year. All right, it took me a while to start realizing what they were doing. So I give really good props to Michelle and Tina regarding these things, and many other Sussex Squad. Okay, great job. People read this and understand how the royal and the UK spinning machine work to create perfect Kate and evil Meghan. People need to wake up. I'm shocked how easy people can be brainwashed. This is sad. Okay, too much internet and TV and not enough research and reading. All right. Okay, so too much internet, to the internet, that's how sometimes, I mean, depend on where you do your research. Because when I was looking to find out more about the, let's say, the copyright, then you go to the reliable thing, all right, to see the good things. It's not reading to secondhand, all right, because everybody who does their own narrative kind of thing will focus their writing to make you believe what they want you to believe. So if you go to a neutral kind of base or an internet thing when you're doing your research, that's how you will learn, okay, without people feeding you their narrative. Okay, tell him, Professor, precisely. Most of people's reaction was, happens in our family too when new family members comes in and we move on. Leave them alone, squad. They both have kids. Okay, we need to grow up together. Mind your families and your lives. Okay, this is it. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. So I'm out of this. All right, I was in the professor's thing. Next one. Not kidding. The Australian media is just as shit as the British media when it comes to Meghan. Like, okay, it makes me sick. I'm gonna read few because there's 53 comment in here. Let's see here. I hate them. I was so happy when they left and went to New Zealand. They stalked them, and Australia was dreadful. Okay, and there's always a sarcasm tone when then speak about her that or they are just outright awful about her. Okay, yep, Myra, I thought people already knew who crappy they are. Okay, they are an extension arm of the royal family. I noticed that like 5 years ago when the dusty old Mr. Arbiter frequents that platform. I stopped watching when the Meghan hate penny dropped 3 years ago. Okay, definitely. And you just now find out the Australian media are just as vicious as the British media. Okay, wasn't murder there's something with him with connection with Australia. Was he born in Australia or in the United States? But there's some sort of connection with him in Australia and America. I don't know if he was born in Australia or something like that, or one of his wives or his kids was, I don't know, something like that. I'll look it up. Okay, what? What didn't hear that? What? Alright, what is that? Yep, they did. Even the BBC touched on that story. It was doing the round in Aussie land when Meg, the US and ET Canada media broke the preg news. Some stupid trolls were happy, only to fall flat on their face. Okay, on their faces. What's going on? I'm not sure what they're referring to, but the thing is saying that the media in Australia is as crazy as the one in the UK. But is there something out there that make them talk about it? This is what happened when I don't follow too many people. I'm in the block here. Okay, yes indeed. And the criticism is always more on Meghan. One of them was laughing on air the other day about the poem Meghan wrote for Harry. Okay, one slide accused her of being calculating a few days ago. Not much said about Harry, but they seem prepared to say derogatory thing about Meghan. The thing is that this is why when you see your own, okay, another black person is making it big, is to support. All right, because that mentality thing where whenever they see the white skin, okay, they know to protect it at all costs. So we need to learn from them. As racist as they are, we need to learn from their ways of protecting their own. So we need to start protecting our own. Many of us have already been, but we need to do a better job at it. Okay, let's see here. There's Murdoch. Okay, Murdoch press account the same way. The right-wing press, even here in Italy, is the same. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right, they were not expecting Harry and Meghan to fight back and also win. Okay. Okay, so that has to do with the lawsuit. Let's see here. Okay, only idiots like fools. Okay, they'll buy it and laugh more because they'll give her that money. Okay, they are idiots. Now they create that hate. They won't stop. They normalize it. That's why people can stop or criticize whatever she does. Brainwash for them, not people. I mean, you see, this is the kind of world we gonna live for our kids. So we need to put a stop to it. All right, absolutely. There's been so much blatant racism from the media and no backlash at all. Okay, it's guess what? You know what? That's gonna go to politics. I don't want to bring politics here. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You guys, there's a lot of connection in this. Okay, again, let me not bring politics here. Okay, it's not all about Australian media, but unfortunately, a lot of the Australian media is Murdoch on, and thus, unfortunately, the directive to change direction on her has spread. Okay, agree. You feel the media commentators are almost embarrassed by the narrative comment on Harry and Meghan following boss's orders. From what I've seen, it's far worse. UK has been prepared, restrained compared to some interviews I've seen from Australia. All right. So it goes on. They're talking about Australia kind of thing. Let me read some from down up. Okay, I've noticed Alison Langdon and Clubster Dad Bad Call Stefanovic have been doing a Piers Morgan on their morning news program, laughing and mocking Meghan. Okay, Carl left his wife and 4 kids for a girl 15 years junior. Wow, 15 years his junior. Piers Morgan did the exact same thing. Carl looks like her dad next to her. Alright, this is the kind of morality these people have. Alright, Australia has a very similar culture in South Africa. Okay, look at how a country treats its indigenous, aboriginal people, and that tells you what you need to know. That's why when the reason I know, I not too much, I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, the aboriginals people in Australia is during the Olympic, when the Olympic went there, and then I started hearing about it. I didn't even know. Alright, Murdoch is from down under. See, that's what I thought. Okay, there it is. I don't need to research it. Okay, Murdoch is from down under. That's why I was like, I know there's some connection between Murdoch and the US and all of this. Alright, so he's from there. And then he spread he has an agenda. Okay, because everywhere he go, he spread lies. There was a video that I had from Byline where they said he came and now I remember, you see, where he came into our shore and all of this, and he spread his things and you know, like wildfire kind of thing. All right, Byline have something on him too. I shared that video with you guys. Okay, they're awful. Let me get out of the tweet. Next one. So that was Myra. Next one. This is Pagan. Okay, you know we have sleeper agent among us whose comments always strangely align with whatever the media are saying. So this is the thing I was saying at the beginning. So it was to that I saw it. All right, I may have comment on it. Maybe not. There was one that I comment on. All right. So she branched out. Okay, I've been seeing Jabson and others try this new line of attack where they blame Harry for not preparing Meghan. The idea is let's deflect by putting it on him. Squad members can feel free to believe whatever they... Okay, I read this. All right, sleeper agent. Okay. By putting it on him, squad members can feel free to believe whatever... Okay, so I just read this. All right, that's why I believe that. All right, so she retweeted out of it. All right, so she had 15 comment under it. So that's that. Okay, notice that this morning you kept your cool. Okay, my side eye has been side eyeing for a long while. So okay, and has been found not wanting. Okay, so true Pagan. Okay, I've been trained my ears to listen to subtle undermining of Harry and Meghan. Now I can spot them in black. All right, I honestly only became aware of everything going on in the UK last year. My daughter was extremely ill, so my focus had been on her for the few years before that. I've been catching up via Meghan Mode podcast, and I have learned so much. Okay, my black game has gotten strong. All right, so this is the thing here. We've been what is it? We've been we teach each other, the squad. I told you guys I'm pretty slow, but the only thing that caught my attention to find the squad was the consistent negativity about Meghan, and I was like, wait a second. How come I never heard about her, but all of a sudden when she's over there in the UK, it's negative things after negative things. That can be. So I start looking more into it. All right. So these things been going on for centuries and decades and all of this. Okay, I hope your daughter is feeling better. Okay, is the enemy from within strategy. Yep, just like they're doing in the US and the UK. So this is a new blueprint that they have. Okay, if you look at political aspect in the US, what's destroying the US? It's within. If you look at political in the UK, what's destroying the UK? It's within. All right, so it's the same thing they're trying to do here. So we have two perfect examples, two perfect blueprint that's going on in front of us. So we need to check ourselves, the squad, not to let it happen. All right, so you see people coming trying to follow you and all of this, to be friend with you and all of this, but it's the enemy within to try to dismantle it. All right, so this is a new blueprint that's going on here. All right, I've seen this coming. I even mentioned it. Some of you who've been seeing some of my my tweet videos, all right, when I come across certain things, I say what's in my mind. You probably heard one of those things within those tweets. I can't pinpoint them anymore. I have too many videos. All right, curious but consistent. Okay, let's see. I just play dumb, but I know them all and every guys they take. All right, that was interesting to see. Curious to take for Squaddy. Curious but consistent. Okay, agree. I find it weird how even some so-called supporters blame him. How was he supposed to prepare his wife to the violence of the press and royal life in general? Seriously, leave the man alone. And the thing is that what was really again, if people were listening when Harry and Meghan were talking, they will know the answer to this. Look at this. I don't even have the video in front of me. When they were doing the engagement interview, all right, Harry even said it. Okay, he feels it was such a relief to him that he didn't have to train Meghan to these things because Meghan already prepared for that.
Do you have that sense of responsibility, Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised actually this is, you know, I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. But we still had to sit down on the sofa, and I still had to have some pretty, frank conversations with her to say, look, what you're letting yourself in for is, it's a big deal, and it's, it's not. wouldn't. It's not easy for anybody. But I know that, you know, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, you know, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So I think she's capable
So
of.
nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and you know, with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
All right, because Harry and Meghan's focus was the work at hand, the charitable work. Who knew they were gonna throw a curveball at them in terms of hate? They were doing good things. Okay, their mind were into doing good things, and they were doing it so well that because of hate and jealousy, they drive them out. Okay, so Harry and Meghan said that in their engagement interview. So you know, people who think they just fooling themselves. I mean, my goodness, the amount of energy is being spent on such stupidity stuff. This is what's holding our world, the universe back. We could have been so far ahead because they want certain group to get credit for something when it will benefit the whole. All right, guess what? Because of racism, this is what pretty much gonna destroy our society. You find so many people creating, inventing, and doing so many things. And I've been saying that each one of us have a piece of the puzzle to a greater thing. But because of jealousy, okay, they killing each other, they prevent others from moving further into our goal of humanity and stuff like that. So, you know, the amount of energy is being spent and doing so many negative things. All right, we're not gonna move forward. And by the time, let's say, if they reach their goal of destroying humanity, whoever the last person stand, they better know everything. All right, how to cook, how to fly, how to do all sorts of things to keep the earth, okay, being productive. Because every human being don't know everything. Even a rocket scientist don't know everything. All right, I'm already an hour. I wasn't planning to stay that long. Okay, how do you prepare someone of racism and xenophobia and misogyny? When I curse out squaddies during the funeral for this, I got blocked by many. Okay, I was told they had a right to their opinion. I didn't even go to their timeline to drag, but they found me and blocked me. My instinct in this squad had never failed me. All right, that's why I don't even bother. I don't even bother following anybody. I don't even watch the thing. The video that I put, I went just to get some images. All right, I didn't even need to hear. I was looking for Harry's picture during the funeral. I got what I want and I bounced. Okay, I didn't even cut the comment section or anything. Okay, some trying to leave the squad. Okay, no one is holding them hostage. No one in royal history has performed the outward facing role as effortless well as Meghan. The courtier waited for her to have a public failure so they could use it to make her shine in favor of less interesting royal. When she didn't fail, they slander her. That's exactly that. Yep, I said that. I said they sent her to do all of this, you know, all the tours and stuff like that. And some of the comment people were saying they sent her too quick and all of that. But they sent her to fail, but she didn't fail. All right, because this is what Harry was saying. All right, she was prepared for that. She's been doing it. So she didn't have, Harry didn't have to train her for anything. Meghan was already a pro at it. All right, so they were looking for her to fail. She didn't fail, and then they went the other route, all right, to slander her. That's exactly right. I agree with her. All right, so true. They are sleeper agent. Last week, I blocked a squaddie defending the York girls, despite my point being their dad knowingly inviting arms dealers and sex predators to their agent. Number one, and the British royal family defender, Meghan Markle and York girls were pals. Okay, 2 days, I blocked that person, victim blaming Harry. Spies and wig. All right, let's see who is real and who is pretending to be is gradually coming to fruition. Once you start blaming the protagonist, you are lost. Alright, I know there's one person, at least two, who always put a thumb down on my videos. I don't care. Okay? Next tweet. Let's see here. Good morning, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle only. The reason I bookmarked this, not only its page, is the way she said her good morning. Good morning to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle only. And that's all in cap. It's not any squad, just them two. Page is crazy. Once, okay, one of my favorite of them, and call it at the beginning. All right, let's see here. There's more. Let's see here. Quote, Crystal inspire me beyond words. I mean, just when you think you've accomplished something in your life, sit a room with these gals. You'll feel both humble and energized to affect change. Bravo, ladies. Who won the world's girls? Okay, that was a quote. Meghan, TIG 2016. All right, let's look. Okay, Glamour College Woman of the Year, the TIG 7/18/2016. Alright, let's see here. It was just a few months ago that I was invited to New York City to celebrate Glamour 2016 Top 10 College Woman of the Year, an event and an honor that I was personally moved by. Why, you ask? Because being in a room of empowered young women and hearing their strong voices, bold ideas, and acknowledging their intellectual prowess was unmissable. Okay, they are the next generation of female leaders, so singing their praise was top priorities. Plus, if the whole acting and blogging thing doesn't work out, I'll be looking to these phenoms for a job one day. See, this is looking forward. Okay, this is someone who look forward. If thing doesn't work out for her, she already know. Okay, if I'm nice to them now, maybe they'll nice to me in the future. This is the thing that those royal needs to learn. Know how to humble yourself. There it is. You see, I really, I wish I had known about her on social media back then. My goodness, this is it. All right, she was already looking in the future. If something now, okay, doesn't work out for her, if she's being nice to them now, at least they'll be nice to her in the future. Okay, let me continue. Lucky me to arrive and be praised with the dynamic Crystal Valentine, the Bronx-raised spoken word genius, and 2015 New York City Youth Poet Laureate. Okay, Crystal, along with 9 other outstanding women, inspire me beyond words. I mean, just when you think you've accomplished something in your life, sit in a room with these girls. You'll feel both humble and there it is. See, humble. You'll feel both humble and energized to affect change. All right, when you sit with people with good brains and you're not feeling jealousy, okay, it's like you open your brain to absorb things that is being fed to you. This is what I see here that was happening. She humbled herself, opened her mind to absorb what was going on here. All right, so you get so much information, you learn from it. Okay, all this week, these fabulous femmes are taking over the TIG, sharing advice and waxing poetic on matters of consequence. To kick it off, enjoy the lyric wizardry and social manifesto from my dearest Miss Valentine. Bravo, ladies. Who won the world? Girls. Okay. So I guess people, I mean, weren't the royals sent when Meghan was dating Harry? They sent they sent people in the US to investigate her or something like that. Whoever, it could be a journalist or whatever it was, to find dirt about her. They should have followed. They should just go on social media and look at her profile and stuff like that. They would have known everything. All right, so this was a thing. All right, Meghan shared Crystal Valentine's powerful poem, quote, Black Privilege, and quote, on the TIG. It's beautiful, breathtaking, how talented she is, and she gave me the goosebumps. All right, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see here.
On evaluating Black privilege. Black privilege is the hung elephant swinging in the room, is the memory of a slave ship praying for the Alzheimer's to kick in. Black privilege is me having already memorized my nephew's eulogy, my brother's eulogy, my father's eulogy, my unconceived child's eulogy. Black privilege is me thinking my sister's name safe from that list. Black privilege is me pretending like I know Trayvon Martin on a first name basis. Is me using a dead boy's name to win a poetry slam. Is me carrying a mouthful of other people's skeletons to use at my own convenience. Black privilege is the concrete that holds my breath better than my lungs do. Black privilege is always having to be the strong one. Is having a crowbar for a spine. Is fighting even when you have no more blood to give, even when your bones carried you, even when your mother prayed for you, even after they prepared your body for the funeral. Black privilege is being so unique that not even God will look like you. Black privilege is still being the first person in line to meet him. Black privilege is having to have the same sense of humor as Jesus. Remember how he smiled on the cross? The same way Malcolm X laughed at his bullet, and there I go again, asserting my black privilege using a dead man's name without his permission. Black privilege is a myth, is a joke, is a punchline, is the time a teacher asked a little boy what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said alive, is the way she laughed when she said there's no college for that, and it's tiring, you know, for everything about my skin to be a metaphor. For everything black to be pun intended, to be death intended. Black privilege is the applause at the end of this poem. It's me giving you a dead boy's body and you giving me a 10. It's me being okay with that. And I tried writing a love poem the other day, but my fingers wouldn't move. My skin started to blister like it didn't trust me anymore. Like it.
Wow. This is freaking powerful. Wow. This is powerful. Let's see here. Crystal Valentine. Okay, that stopped me in my track. Thank you for sharing this. All right. Thank you for sharing. Every word go through my soul. That's true. That is true. All right. So now I'm sharing with you guys who are not on Twitter. So this is what the squad are focusing their energy on, and then you hearing those idiots are saying they, bashing the other one. Nobody have time for them. All right, this is why we support Meghan. All right, she was uplifting those people over those young people, those young poets. Okay, she, what was the word? What was the word she used? Not that one. It was somewhere down here. Humble. That's it. She humbled herself. Okay, even though she was that actress over there, she humbled herself to hear these young poets. My goodness. Okay, let's see here. Next tweet. I'm trying not to be too emotional from the last thread. Next tweet. That's okay. This is politics. I read that already. All right. Let's see here. White Brit. When Kate said Meghan made me cry. Okay, I think cover from previous one. All right. Biden is my president. Okay, let's see. White Brit. When Kate said Meghan made her cry. This is an assault. This angry black woman is attacking the delicate white woman. White Brit. When Meghan said Kate made her cry. Oh, come on. It's not a big deal. Let's see. 3 comments under there. Okay. I just finished reading this piece. It was so good to and so real. What's wrong with the heart reach and the heart and the touch my heart? I will support Harry and Meghan to the end, to the same, for the same reason. They are two kind people that love each other and others, and others too. Thank you. Thank you. I read the article and it was well written. Thank you for the compliment and your comment about the crying story. You captured it perfectly. Great job. To the point. I wish a serious newspaper can publish it. Okay, so excited that Elite Daily gave me the opportunity. Hopefully, as I keep writing more, opportunities will open up. Okay, that's from Royal Soda. All right, I'll read this on my own. Did I bookmark it already? I think I just bookmark it now. I usually read her thing when I have time. All right, this is about the election that happened. So you guys have another. You voted. Let me not get into politics. All right. Next tweet. Harry. Okay. Hope Harry and Meghan are having a relaxing Friday. So that was on Friday. Okay. 18 seconds. Let's see. There's a music and there. Okay. I need to stop. All right. I'm not gonna put the music. There's one comment. Okay, truly epic. Okay, I would rather be watching Zadie run, lift, and climb with his hot self all day than see my negative tweet and article from Salty Island. Okay, heads up for the music sensitive type, cover by Cardi B Up. Credit to the talent creator, Harry and Meghan, positive Friday vibe. So I like this since Friday. Okay, so I'm up, so that's perfect. Alright, so that's that. I'm not gonna play it. She already put on music that I know I'm gonna be flagged for. Alright, let's see. I love a ginger. Yep, the man compared to the pamperman child. Nothing more need to be said. Yep. Alright, my bookmark, my notification just pop up. Let me see what's coming up, and then that'll be it. Oh, luckily I did that 15 minutes ago. Meganpedia. Okay, Global Citizen, 29 minutes ago. Behind the scene of Vax Live with Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. What we cannot allow to happen is science being politicized, end quote. Tune into the show tonight to join the Duke of Sussex and many others in the fight against vaccine hesitant. Okay, Global Citizen. Alright, 57 seconds.
Over the last year, everyone has experienced so much loss and so much struggle. And I think the only way that we are really going to heal and recover is to do that together. And I think the saddest and most worrying thing, certainly for me and my wife, when Hugh asked us to be campaign chairs, of course we jumped at the opportunity to say yes, to throw our support behind this because we believe in it. But I think what we really need to be aware of and what we cannot allow to happen is science being politicized. So many things have been politicized over the years, but when we're talking about life and death, which is what we're talking about now, vaccines cannot be politicized. But being able to come together as humans, as people, is how we're going to get ourselves out of this. And we must ensure that everyone around the world has equal access to the vaccine. Otherwise, none of this works.
Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for this. YouTube have flagged a lot of my stuff. Okay, not only is he handsome, he's wise. Yep. Something just popped up. This page 27 seconds ago. Page just put this here. Let's see here. That's why it's F Elizabeth always for me. Okay, useless pedophile supporting mom, useless grandmother, was a useless mother-in-law, was worse older sister too. She just tweeted that 27 seconds ago while I was watching Prince Harry. The squad. Let's see here. Who did that? Alright, she retweeted that. Let's see here. Let me go into it. That's how I found out about things. I was pretty much done. Okay, I wonder what's the difference between Prince Harry and Prince Michael. Oh yeah, one is married to a biracial woman and the other one is married to a racist and a daughter of Nazis. Alright, so she retweeted that. Alright, so where this started here from Myra 20 minutes ago. Prince Michael of Kent, despite not being a working royal, is also still allowed to use his HRH for commercial purposes. Holds all his honorary military titles, make his own money, represent the Queen on occasion, and lives on the crown property. But Meghan and Harry, stripped of it all. Okay, so that's Omid. So Omid just tweeted this 20 minutes ago. I'll come back to this, but let me continue with this thread. Okay, that's this. So she answered that to that. So what happened? You have to understand the connection here. Paige responded to this, Lena, and then Lena is responding to Myra, and that's how this came on my timeline. So now let's follow it. Alright, if you think too much about the unfair, will drive you crazy. Alright, spot on. Okay, so that was short. Let me go into this. Myra, there's 3 comments. Maybe it's the one I just read. Yep, that's that. Okay, Harry and Meghan made it very clear in the interview that this was the arrangement they had asked for. Meghan said, quote, "We weren't asking for anything special. We asked for the same arrangement as other family members," end quote. And they were told no and had to give it all up. Okay, do I think this has a lot to do with race? Absolutely. I also think this has a lot to do with popularity and international appeal. The royal assumed that by taking it all away, Harry and Meghan will fail and will eclipse the royal family. They were very wrong. That is true. My goodness. All right, very well said. Honestly, if they just allow Harry and Meghan to follow that layout, they will have had a lot more say and control. I mean, if Harry and Meghan were trying to do the same or similar thing to what they did, since they completely split as part-time royal, less people internationally will have taken notice the problem that is the royal and the British media. And Harry and Meghan won't have been taken as seriously. They will be accused of whining and being privileged while on taxpayers' money. That's true. I mean, I'm telling you, the stars were aligned. Maybe this is the thing, that only word, the stars were aligned, we call on the higher being to make sure to align everything for them. Don't let this the consistent the royal way continue for the family. I'm thinking of something for saying it, but I'm not gonna elaborate more. All right, so that chain of occurrences stop now. Okay, they did Harry and Meghan a favor because once again the royals are left looking like asses. Okay, so much free publicity with Harry and Meghan as the wrong party. All right, so I did this. So Marva responded to Omid. All right, so let's go to Omid. What did Omid said here? I was trying not to go into politics. Looks like this. Alright, Prince Michael of Kent, the Queen's cousin, has been caught by the Sun's daytime trading on his links to the Russian regime of President Putin, Britain's prime threat to national security. Okay, all the stuff that I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to go there. At the beginning of my video, and I was saying something like if you look at the UK and the US, it's within. Okay, all the thing that's going on is within. Guess what? Okay, the originality of thing, dirt on Prince Andrew. All right, let's see here. Oh my God, I wanted to stop. All right, let's see here. Let me read some of the comment in here. Okay, is any of this surprise you? No. All right, let's see here. Okay, he has Russian relative, I presume. Okay, Omid, this is a new information. He and his wife have always been allowed to trade. Okay, this is the thing that I was reading before. They just brush it off. It's okay. Imagine if Meghan were doing something like that. The outcry. All right, Omid, this isn't new information. He and his wife have always been allowed to trade on their connection. All right, he was giving the Order of Friendship decoration in 2009. So since everyone knew then and said nothing, why they talking now? And all the thing you think that's going on in the UK, you think it's just like that? It come out of nowhere. Look at the US politics. All right, look what's going on. All right, the original of thing, the 2016 election. All right, let me just leave it at that. You just need to pay attention. All right, and read the proper things, not just any stupidity things that's popping up online. All right, remember how they gloss over his ability to speak French and Russian fluently? What happened here? All right, that's this. Nothing. Why are they talking now? All right, let's see here. I think it's because the actual recent footage of him still doing it. It's a Channel 4 dispatch that's coming out. So I trust their motive for an investigation than the BBC or ITV because Channel 4 is independent. Okay, they set him up with undercover reporter. Why didn't they do that all these years? Why now? Okay, the Kent are known to being rather tricky. Okay, tricksy, exactly. So why are they all surprised he will do something like this? Okay, good point. What are they covering up? I mean, sheesh. There's a lot of things that I've been thinking I don't want to go. Look at this. I didn't want to be into politics, but this has to do with politics. Okay, this constant hypocrisy of double standard is why William and Kate are doomed to win over the next generation Z. The family is not a good example. Let's hear the cry. Strip him of his title. The white, okay, this is completely fine. And by the way, look the British thing. Look how it's going. Okay, just look how it's going. Do you think? And I told you, the US and the UK all were going in the same direction. And there's a possibility the US might still go in the direction of the UK if we don't vote. Because you see, all the GOP, the Republican, are still holding to dear life to make sure we self-inflicting. Okay, look at British, what's going on. And I told you, I did a video a while back. I never put it online because I was saying a lot of things that were very sensitive. People might take it the wrong way, so I decided not to put it. And I was saying maybe if I have Patreon, I'll put it, but so far I don't think I'm gonna be going on Patreon. But the thing is that, all right, they want to dismantle. The whole point is to dismantle any union that's going on. The European Union, they want to dismantle it for every country be like defend themselves. Okay, defend themselves, because when you look at the European Union, if you attack one, you attack all. Okay, so they all will come to the defense. So what they were doing here so far, they started with the US and the UK to be separate, away from those kind of bond, all right. So you see, the minute Trump got in office, he was removing the US from a lot of things, okay, that partnering with, alliance with, and all of this. All right, look at the UK, how they pretty much taking themselves away from everything with the European Union. All right, so now the European Union right now are small little entities, small little countries that when you attack one, okay, they all come to your defense. So they don't want that. The mastermind of it, you should know by now. Okay, it's in this particular tweet. You should know it by now. All right, so that way he could get his country to unite it again. Okay, so you guys haven't paying attention. So what this mastermind is doing is flapping the money, the thing that everybody goes for, the money. And then while he's flapping the money in front of them, he's recording them and trap them and make sure when he asks for his money back, if you don't have his money back, all right, he trap you and said, otherwise you gone. All right, we're gonna expose you, this and that. So they have secret tape of all of them. All right, so this is the thing that Harry was saying. All right, they trap. Harry was like, I'm not playing this game. Nuh-uh. All right, so okay, let's see here. The Zoom call began just after 10 a.m. The bearded face on the computer screen from Kensington Palace was His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent. Ew, the time UK. Phew, let's go in this. How long is this? Oh shoot. Let's say, okay, what is this? How long is that? Okay, continue to read. Get unlimited digital. So let me go and do a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer for, let's do protection today, because protection, couple of videos I've been doing protection. Let's see here. Image. What do we have? I pretty much did all of these for protection. Okay. Father, protect my husband as he goes about his day. Watch over his coming and his going, both now and forevermore. Psalm 121:8. Amen. All right, so let's do prayer for family. Lately, I've been getting a lot of good prayers for families. All right. Oh my God, this is too long. My eyes just went through it, so let's do it. It's pretty long. Okay, dear Lord, may you bless our families. We pray for families that are growing. Okay, may you help them adjust and transition to a new season of life. May you guide parents who are moving through different stages of child rearing. May you comfort husband and wives who are trying to conceive and grow their family. Oh my God, my eye just went to that. That's perfect. Okay, may you equip parents who are adopting or fostering. There are so many different kinds of families, and you know the intricate details of all of our lives. Please intercede for each of us, fulfill our needs, and remind us daily that you are our strength. Thank you for the opportunity to have a family and feel love. May growth continue as you lead us. Amen. As you lead us, Lord. Amen. This is perfect. All right, so that's it. I wasn't planning to be here for an hour and a half, but I was going to Twitter, and then bam, I said, let me share whatever I'm gonna view with you. All right, so if you want to support my channel, please take a moment, go in the description. I have a PayPal link, and you could donate whatever you want. It's not a must. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks you for watching.